Network is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Zach Greinke gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at David Peralta. Bazooka arm in the outfield. Obviously, he was originally signed as a pitcher. Didn't work out. Reset the battery and came back as a big league outfielder. Impressive.
At the plate, Gerardo Parra. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gerardo Parra.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hit in the air down the left field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike three.
Center fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Career line against Greinke. He's totaled 13 base hits in 49 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Blackmon takes his lead at third with 1 away. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Changeup in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike now. Goldschmidt trying to get there, but that's off the top of the visitor's dugout, out of play. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
In now for Colorado, David Dahl. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And so take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
John Gray is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, the pride and joy of the Oklahoma Sooners. Former first-round draft pick by the Colorado Rockies. Big, strong guy, John Gray. 96 to up at 100 miles an hour. Good, hard breaking ball, and his changeup has gotten better every year that he's pitched. The key for John Gray, throwing strikes. If he keeps the ball in the strike zone at 98 to 100 miles an hour, he is really tough to hit.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado charging in on it. No problem here. One away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Show Mlb.
Digging in the switch hitter, Show Mlb, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the season.
Batting third, third baseman, Paul.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He carries a .308 batting average. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Lamb, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Marte at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl racing back, still ranging back into the pool area and gone. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Batting fifth, right fielder, David Peralta.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A Count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Here's Yasmani Tomas, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Slow roller left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Striding in for the Rockies, John Gray. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge hop.
In is Gerardo Parra. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Check swing grounder to the right side. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Alex Avila.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Through first and hustling for second. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Descalso. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 2 hits in 7 tries. Set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Descalso is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1. Is taken for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Started that swing a bit too early.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Greinke, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Just got a piece up the line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Popped him up. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. D-backs out in front, 3-2. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Story, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Fly ball right down the line in left. Tomas giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 3-2. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
No strike.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jake Lamb. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, David Peralta. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 2. In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Iannetta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Descalso fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Tomas on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Good work there by Zack Greinke, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0. Now here's a drive out to right center field. On his way to second is Blackman. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Blackman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop, Trevor.
Ready once again, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Peralta is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Now batting, Ian Desmond. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball one. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Here he comes again, 1-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go A.J. Pollock. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Greinke on second. Pollard at first with no outs. Chopped in front of home plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1. Snap throw from the catcher. He's back in standing. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Standing in, David Peralta. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Dahl takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner. Now
here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And He's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Brando Delgado.
Standing in now, John Gray. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Iannetta leads off second with nobody out. Bunt attempt here at 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. In is Gerardo Parra. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's hitting .429. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is fastball down below the knees.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0. Grounded to the right, fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 9.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner towards first, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5.5, 4-3 Colorado. Digging in once again is Ronnie Tomas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Come on!
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Mike Dunn takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Dunn, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. 2 down. Nick Ahmed will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for the Diamondbacks. Score holds at 4-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Blackmon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in once again, Trevor Story. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Ian Desmond. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Mark Reynolds will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch him with 2 gone and a runner at first. Up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. One and one. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Mark Reynolds will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 12, Mark.
Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider.
21.
Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reynolds ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. There's Here's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Antonio Bastardo is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Antonio Bastardo.
Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
David Dahl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. Tomas is in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant, or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Malaika will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to get this bunt down right here. Advance the runners, get them into scoring position, second and third. Anything you have to do to execute this bunt needs to be done right here.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gerardo Parra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. In previous meetings with Bastardo, he's 0 for 5. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And a relay home. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Parra over at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Valaika, a 25-year-old. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this.
Now pitching for Colorado.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on its way. Throw down to third. Nobody out, runner on first. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yasmani Tomas. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. There's one on to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Fernando Salas enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Set. Here's the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Tony Walters will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More. Tony Walters will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He went down on strikes last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
71, Wade Davis.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Descalso. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 0 for 4. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Comes set with the 0-1. It's a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Gerard Dyson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Avila stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Gray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.